Hey parents, this is Mr. Bells here. Just wanted to kind of give you an update. I guess this is to kids too. Update on how classes are working out after week one. So first thing, talk about what students may or may not need in terms of supplies. So geometry, if your kid's in my geometry class, they did need to pick up one of these student journals. Everybody needs to have one. You can find these in the office. Vestibule in the main office. You can pick those up anytime between like 8 and 2, any day of the week. A lot of you have already gotten them, but that's it. This is a geometry textbook. This is optional for them. They do have a copy of this online, and I believe I have everybody now signed up for the online textbook, but you can pick one of these up, just sign it out in that same office. If your kid's in Algebra 2, they need one of these things, and again, they can either get this online or they can get a hard copy. They can pick it up right in the school. In terms of a calculator, all the geometry classes need is a basic calculator, but if you're talking about the Algebra 2 class, one of these, or one of these things, TI-84 plus CE, I would recommend this. It is about $20 more, but it's really nice in terms of the visual display. It has a lot more pixel density. It graphs in color. It has a lot of nice features on it that the original TI-83 Plus doesn't have. So again, if you take good care of these things will last 10 years. So in terms of it, great investment. Okay, where will you see your kids' grade stuff? My only grading thing that I'm actually going to do when I put grades in, I won't do it in Google Classroom, even though we do have a Google Classroom. It will be in Synergy, so that's where you're going to want to look for stuff. However, kids need to turn things into their Google Classroom. Sometimes they'll turn things into me, but all the grading stuff will go right into the Synergy application. Okay? How is the class working out right now? Well, I see the kids 3 days a week, and some of it's just this, and I'm going to go from talking to them, presenting some stuff on the board, doing some stuff on paper, whatever I can do with that. However, I have videos up for every section, every lesson that I'm creating. That's some of the things that I'm doing in my downtime when I don't see you guys face to face. I don't know if I want to say downtime. It's actually been a lot more work than if you guys were just here right now. But creating a lot of videos for that. Those are all on YouTube, and I have them posted in the Google Classroom and on my website. Still working around the logistics of exactly how to get them up the best way possible, but the kids will be able to watch any of those things if they don't see stuff from me. Can I, in a 20-minute video, put everything in that's an entire lesson? No. So the kids have to be responsible for not only watching the video and taking notes on it, but also being able to look in the textbook themselves. One of the key tools for anybody is to be able to have some self-learning, some self-discipline, to be able to read stuff and understand stuff and pull information from it. Once they've either seen me in person or watched some of the videos online, then I have assignments in the textbook. So those are online in the Big Ideas Math class. And those things, I have due dates for them. They just need to go in and try the problems and make sure that they submit them. Right now, I've been pretty open-ended on it because we're just trying to understand all of the tech issues and tech situations that we have. So the stuff that was due this weekend, I did push back to tomorrow night. Hopefully that will help, but it will become a little bit more strict in terms of making sure that you're on top of the assignments. If at any time that you're struggling, just like I've already had kids first week, send me an email about a time where, hey, this might work, or I'll set up some times and we can be able to meet one-on-one, either in the classroom, where we have to go through some health screening stuff first, and wearing of the facial coverings, the mask, whatever you want to call it, or if you want to do a private Zoom meeting, or if we want to do a group of stuff. So as we get deeper and deeper into the material, I'm sure there's going to be more and more questions on that. I also suggest that kids really do take some time to read the stuff. They want to try and learn or go a little bit deeper on their own. FaceTiming with each other, talking with you guys, all of that stuff. Not just if, oh my gosh, I'm not sure about that one, I'm going to create one meeting with Mr. Bell's just for one question, okay? So I really want you to try and be as independent on that as possible. Also during the class, when we're talking right here, I'll try and, because I'm doing more and more videos online, try and be able to answer more questions in the classroom when I have everybody here. In terms of being able to see kids' faces, I really need that. There are probably, I get about, typically in a classroom, I get about 90% of my feedback through facial recognition, through body, being able to look at the kids and go, hey, that kid really understands it, man, I know that they're missing it. And if I have a whole bunch of screens that are off, I can't tell any of that stuff. So again, that's a key, important part of us being able to get the education that we want to get in. Hope everybody's staying safe, being patient with this. It is going to be successful. Again, I'm going to do everything that I can to make it as successful as possible, and hopefully we as a society will get this thing straightened out a little bit more, and we'll be able to see all your bright, shining faces in the classroom. Talk to you later. Thanks again. Email me if you have any questions.